Hello, everybody. Welcome to your weekly celebrity reading. This week. It is Pedro Pascal, and as I do with all my celebrity readings, they are based on subscriber requests. He's been requested many times. Finally, getting around to him, Pedro Pascal, which is it's really funny because I read an article. He's really into astrology, and I think he knew a lot of his placements, which is really it's fun fact. But he didn't know the time he was born. He was born in Chile. But he didn't know the time he was born, so I can't get his rising sign. I don't know what his rising sign is, even when I pull up his chart and looking at it. I don't know his rising, but we do know that he is a triple Aries, okay? His sun is in Aries, his Jupiter is in Aries, and his Chiron is in Aries. There is also a chance, based on, his birth time, he could be, his midheaven could be in Aries, which is huge. That's kind of like the big picture. So he could be a quadruple, but for now we know he's a triple Aries. All right. So the sun is exalted in Aries. Also, Jupiter in Aries. So what does that exactly mean? It means that from March 22 last year until now, he had the best year that he's had since 2010, 2011. Best personal year, okay, in all areas of his life. Again, I need to see I wish I knew what houses everything was in. Yeah, and so moving forward, we know Jupiter moving into Taurus. That's huge. For him as an Aries alone, that means that he's going to make the most money that he's made since 2011, 2012. All right. So I think he's been in a lot of movies and shows lately. But yeah, I think that things are going to be very great for him. The second house also rules values and, self-worth. It's just like really great. And what's really amazing is that he has his Venus in Taurus. And Venus is, the ruling planet for Taurus. So really just a passionate, good person here. I love looking at his chart. I'm just like, I love it. He also has his Uranus in Scorpio, which is really great. He where it's exalted, he has no problem like burning it down, building it up if something doesn't work. But again, triple Aries here, really love it. He has Jupiter and Aries in his chart. We would call that a Jupiter, his return, okay? And so it's almost like doubles the fact that last year was the best year since 2010, 2011 for sure. And again, now he's going to make a lot of money and even have a lot more coming to terms with self-confidence, self-value, self-worth, like really like a rocket ship. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for Pedro Pascal for the energies right now. See what's going on for him, who is an actor for a lot of movies and shows, Narcos, right? And there was something on HBO that he was just in. I forget the name of it, but it's Last of Us. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for Pedro Pascal. As I do with all my readings, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Sorry, I'm just seeing his I'm like, whoa. He's good. He's really good. And again, I only read celebrities based on subscribers' requests, so I never pick them myself. If you have a subscriber you want me to read, add that. Feel free to drop a comment. And I'll add them to my list. And again, it is a growing list. It's a big list, so I only do one a week, but I'll eventually get to them. But let me pull these over so you can see them a bit. Actually, I'll just pull my camera down a little bit. This is really crazy. You see what's going on here. This is really like he's definitely something definitely new is happening in his life where he's working on a brand new project. Let's get started. You see he got the Page of Wands, right? Let me just get to it. He pulled 3 pages. Hello. That's crazy. Really crazy. So let's go ahead and I'll explain what that means. Page of Wands, this came up in his past definitely something new that he was compelled to pursue, something that he's really passionate about. Okay, Wands is all about passions. It's all about, your ideas, creativity. Okay, it's also enterprise, work related. Just him being an Aries, like very satisfying for him to like always be exploring new things. This is a very transformative page. This came up in his past. So pages are the newbies. They usher in new beginnings, new changes, right? This is something brand new, but they're also like messengers as well. But we'll get to that. But there's definitely, because this came into his past, something new that a new interest or a new opportunity that could have come through that he was like, yes, 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 this is what I want, especially because now in the heart of his spread, which is kind of like the theme of what's going on in his life right now, he did get the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is very different from the Page of Wands. The Page of Cups is someone, this is, Cups is love, it's emotions, it's feelings, it's wonderment. This page is very intuitive. He's very, dreamy, very imaginative. Like, he also is so, like, he wears his heart on his sleeve. Even, his sleeves are red here. Now, this is all about following your bliss. This is something new coming into his life. There is something way brand new that it's like it came through. He's like a new opportunity or a new passion that he was pursuing, and it's just like, oh wow, I am loving this, and I'm definitely gonna love it. And again, there's a lot of newness energy happening here, and it's like he's got so much luck around this. It's not even funny. It's something, this page, it just wants to follow his bliss. That's all he wants to do. There's a lot of creative energy around this. So I feel like whatever Pedro is doing, this new project or just this new path that he's going on, or just anything, even career-wise or even just emotionally, like he is definitely, it's something that he's gonna absolutely love doing. Very creative energy. You see the fish coming out of the cup as well. The fish representing like imagination and creativity. So I absolutely love this for him. What's interesting is he did get the King of Cups. All right, you see the King of Cups crossing the Page of Cups. King of Cups came in his challenge area. It's really just like the breakthrough area. And this King of Cups, the Page of Cups eventually, turns into the King of Cups. Now this King of Cups, this is someone who is very intuitive. This is someone who is very psychic, and this is someone who is very like loving, emotionally stable, mastered all his emotions. You'll notice in this card, his throne is literally on top of water. Okay, remember, water, emotions. Now look how turbulent the water is. Nothing can knock this king off this throne. That's how masterful he is in terms of his emotions, emotional stability. All right. You also see the fish jumping out of the water here. So very interesting that this is in the challenge area, challenging the Page of Cups. It's saying that there is a sense of there's something really new. The energy that's coming through is really like open up a look, like really embrace this. It could be like something that is his heart. It looks like something's coming through, and he really wants to follow it. His heart's like almost like halfway there, if that makes sense. Like it's like, yeah, maybe he's like in his head a little bit, like thinking about it more, but it's he definitely wants it. He definitely wants whatever this new thing that's come through. But the King of Cups, it's really just like open your heart a little bit, and then trust yourself. Trust yourself in this process. Trust that all this is going to work out. Don't second guess yourself. And I don't think that he will. I think it's just a moment right now, in this moment where there could be just a moment of him just disconnected from his intuitive side. There could be something about him that's just like, okay, there's something that's happening right now where I have to really figure this out, or he could be distracted, especially because I'm doing this on June 3rd. We have a full moon in Sagittarius today. So for him as an Aries, that is in his 9th house. So he could be, traveling right now, or, it does rule travel, long distance travel. It rules also like spirituality. So he could be going through some soul searching. And that's why this is actually kind of good for him with this King of Cups. Is like, do that soul searching, do that, really tap in, remember your intuitive side. So that full moon is really exposing a lot of attention in that area of his life. Now, you see that he got the Wheel of Fortune in his crown. So this new thing, he definitely wants it to work. This is game changing. This card is actually ruled by Jupiter. So remember, not only do we have the sun in Jupiter, the sun in Aries, we have Jupiter. He has Jupiter in Aries. But this is ruled by Jupiter, Wheel of Fortune. This is game changing. 10. 1 0 equals 1. So new beginning. So not only does he have 2 pages already indicating a new beginning, right here, he wants it. He wants it, and he wants a lot of luck with it. He wants it to be successful. He wants it to be something that is definitely going to be changes his life too, in a very powerful, profound way. I absolutely love that he got the Wheel of Fortune. It is a card of good luck and good karma and prosperity. And now you see that he got the Page of Pentacles too. So 3 pages here, 3 pages. This is the Page of Pentacles came up in the root of the spread. So clear as day, something absolutely new. It could be a new movie role. It could be something that, that a new movie role that he's like really passionate about, where he's possibly thinking about in the process of signing the contract or whatnot. It could also be something very brand new that he's going to do. Maybe he will write a book. Maybe he will, start a band. Who knows? I mean, all we know is we're going to see something brand new very soon, and he's not going to do it alone, and I'll explain why later. But he did get the Page of Pentacles, and this is all about that. Remember, pages, that newness, that new energy, the new beginnings. They're just starting, right? They're also, but very, very, very powerful. They're all in the royal court, even though they're young. Now you can see this page, Pentacles, money and wealth. Okay, and so this is kind of like looking at his entire spread, this whole new thing. It seems like he's thinking about this. He's got to put his heart halfway there. I think there's like that element of, will I monetize from this? Will this really, it maybe like discussing the contract of whatever this new passion is, really looking further ahead, okay? Because remember, the King of Cups is really, really old, like a lot older than the pages, right? So I absolutely love this for him. The fact that he's got 3 pages, this is also very grounding. He wants to make sure that this is going to bring like stability to as well. This new thing that is coming into his life or presented to him, and now he's got the 3 of Pentacles. So how significant is this reading? The fact that, first of all, he's a triple Aries, okay? 3. He's got 3 pages, 3, and now he's got 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so three is all about growth. It's all about advancement. It's all about like development. It's also the creation. 3 is the birth of new things. So when I say something new is coming through, he's pursuing something brand new. There's no doubt about it. There's absolutely no doubt about it here. There's going to be a new role. There's going to be something brand new. He's gonna love it. I think he's just in like a decision-making process, but it's like all systems go. It's definitely gonna happen. All right, it's definitely gonna happen. There also could be something, someone in his life that is quite possibly the reason why that he is like kind of like in this process of like not all systems go with it yet, like in his decision-making process, is there maybe someone in his life that he needs to take care of right now, and that's why it's like he's a little sidetracked. But other than that, this is definitely going to happen, because the 3 of Pentacles come up in his future, and this is all about teamwork. It's all about teamwork, making the dream work. You see the stonemason consulting with the architects. Now, this stonemason cannot build this cathedral without the architects, and vice versa. And so definitely he'll be working with a group of people. This is all about like bonding with other people as well, but it's working with other people for success. So whatever this thing is, it's definitely going to be with other people involved. Okay, So it definitely could be a new role with working with like new actors that he's never worked with. Again, it could also just be something very brand new that he's never done before, especially with these pages. And with the Page of Pentacles, there's a lot of green here, and then the Wheel of Fortune, it's in his crown, so it's almost like I really want a lot of luck with this, right? Like it's because it's just so new to him. But let's get to his staff. Let's see what's going on here now. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. If you are one of those who did request Pedro Pascal, let me know, put it in the comments. Let me know what's going on in his life. I never Google these people. I never like to know what's going on in their life. I do cold readings. I don't want to be biased in the reading. This reading is very unbiased, but it's so it would be great to know what if he did sign a new role, or if that's coming up, or if he is launching something. Anyway, this is this is big. This is very big. Oh gosh. This is huge. Let's get started. The Devil. Very interesting with, his moon in Capricorn. This card is ruled by Capricorn. When the moon is in Capricorn, it's almost like time to get serious. Time to get, it's time to get going. But this is just saying at this point in time, there is something that he knows that he's going to have to let go. Something that is not serving him well. Think about the devil. The devil represents everything that you think the devil would represent, like vices or bad behaviors, bad patterns, or anything just toxic in your life. And there could be something that he's just, it could be, he may just start doing, being in roles that are very different from what he used to do. But even still, there is something that he does want to let go. And it could also be this King of Cups energy, someone in his life that is a little just very emotional, intensely emotional, if that makes sense. There could be something that he's and then remember, we have that full moon in Sagittarius today. Full moons is all about closure, but it's also about clarity. This one in particular, it's about clarity. So he will have that clarity about moving forward, and it's definitely something that he's going to let go. He got the World. When I talk about new, this is come on. He's moving into this new, there's definitely something new coming through for him. He's doing something very brand new. The World. We've come to the end of the major arcanas. There's 22 major arcanas. There's also 22 paths in the Tree of Life. This is the end, okay? This is the union. When you go through the major arcanas, it's the hero's journey, it's the fool's journey, right? It's his journey. Pedro's journey. Now, we've come to the end of it, but we've come to the end harmoniously through the journey. There's all these dualities, there's all these tests, there's all these polarities. You can see the dancing figure. This is victorious. This is achievements. This is accomplishments. It's we made it. I made it to the end of the journey. What comes after the end of the journey? A new journey. All this newness, okay? You even see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the world here, bringing that stability that he's seeking. All right, so he's definitely moving into this new. And then also, people reference as the dancing figure as Hermaphroditus, which is the child of Hermes and Aphrodite, okay, the god and goddess. So this is the merging of all those, dualities that we went through that he went through, and polarities, and even again, this is the merging of masculine and feminine as well. I mean, this is everything. This is union. This is this journey's over. Hurrah! Moving on to this next journey. This is absolutely amazing. And he got the only 2 cards where you have the 4 fixed signs in the corners, okay, bringing that stability. Now, he did get the 5 of Pentacles. This came in an area of his spread where he's just there is something that I've got to let go. I want to let go because it's holding me back, okay? Clear as day here. It may be someone in his life now. With the Devil, with the King of Cups in the challenge area, and now with the 5 of Pentacles, there is something that he is hoping to let go. Very interesting because it's like surrendering something to let this new thing in, and then finally, in his final outcome, he got the sun. As we know, he has his sun in Aries. He has his Jupiter in Aries. And his Chiron is in Aries. I mean, this is really crazy. He is in Aries. And the sun, by the way, this is the most powerful card. The most powerful symbol in tarot. It's the most powerful thing in the world too. The sun, right? We're alive because of the sun. You know, the solar system exists because of the sun. That's how powerful it is. And the fact that the sun, which is the biggest yes in tarot. I don't know if you've ever gotten a tarot reading, but it is the biggest yes. Came up in his final outcome. He's good. He's absolutely good. He's definitely moving into all this abundance. It's something very brand new. Remember, that's the main theme with the 3 pages here, with its passions, love, and that stability, security, and even something that he's going to monetize. All right, it's and of course, with the 3 of Pentacles in his future, he's definitely going to collaborate with other people. He's got the world right next to him, external factors. It's coming to the end of one journey, starting this new one, and then the sun and his final outcome. I mean, the sun, this is opportunity, this is abundance, this is growth, this is vitality, this is just like sun shining all that light on you, shining all those dark shadows out of your life. He's good. He's absolutely good. I mean, this is a bonkers reading. So I'm very excited to see what he's going to come out with. Or again, it could be just a new role. One that he's just like really, really passionate about. Like, I'm so excited about this. Or it could be just something very brand new that he's doing, or he's working with other people. But, you know, there's a lot of that newness energy. It's like, now's the time to get rid of the old and then bring in the new, okay? Bring in the new, especially today with, we have that full moon in Sagittarius. So that's definitely going to have a really big impact on him. And what's really interesting is that we are in Gemini season. Gemini is the native ruler of the 3rd house, and Jupiter in Aries right now is, well, the fact that he's in Aries, the new moon that's coming up, June 17th, I believe, that is in Gemini, which, again, 3rd house of communication. Remember, 3 was a really big thing here. We may hear something around June 17th, around that time, about this new project. If we haven't heard of it already, or there could be just like a little bit more like pronouncement around that time. But either way, good for him. Good for him. Like, this is amazing. This is amazing. I'm very excited for him. There you go. There's a reading for Pedro Pascal, and thanks so much for tuning in again. If you like this reading, it would be great if you'd like, subscribe, leave comments, and let me know what's going on in his life. Again, I don't Google them. I don't follow any celebrities. And if you are one of those subscribers that did request him, let me know what's going on with him in the comments. But thanks again. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.